5th game in our MVP series, and I'm feeling good tonight, Xander.
All right. You got something special in store for us?
Man, I got something legendary.
I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but MP's got a real devilish look in his eye right now.
Yeah, I'm shooting my offhand.
Oh, okay, all right, like once, right?
All game long.
All right, listen, I know you're nice with MP, but come on, all game?
Look, I'm that nice, Xander, and I'm gonna win this game shooting with my offhand, because I'm the MVP, right? Right? Let's go!
All right, fellas, listen up. Got a tough one tonight. Luka's a huge problem, obviously. Can't let him get too comfortable early. There's only so much we can do to slow him down, so we're going to need a big game from our very own MVP. MP, you need to go out there and do your superhero thing, all right?
Don't trip, y'all. I got you.
All right.
I got us.
Then let's go out there and get this win, all right? Bring it in.
Let's go, y'all.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win!
I ain't ready, MP. Good, MP.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Clippers. For New York, a look at the standings. Just a game out of first place in the conference. They're within striking distance of that top seed. Clippers, Knicks, up next. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got George. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Tucker in at the 4 slot. And for the Knicks, Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Williams. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've had this one circled on our calendars. 2 great teams with stars leading the way, Greg.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Now here's Doncic. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Doncic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on fire all season long, Allie. Thanks for that. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Williams passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's George. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Doncic passes to Tucker from the left block. No good. In and out off the rim. Williams against Tucker from 13. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
George against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Williams passes to Brunson. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Williams has got 5.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're in the same slot, number 4.
I think for New York, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Now here's Doncic. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Doncic after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Valentine. Over Porzingis. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Knicks leading by 9. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Doncic outside. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Bridges passes to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Here's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. New York, number 1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
George outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for New York. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
George outside. Outside Johnson. And the Clippers miss again. New York with the ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Buries it from 3.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. On the take. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. To the left wing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Klintman's checked in for Tucker. Pass to Porzingis. Now Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. Doncic pulls down the board.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
George against Brunson. Shoots over George. New York no good that time either. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Valentine. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Outside Anunoby. New York again can't hit.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Doncic outside. Over Williams. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Here's Williams. And MP throws it down hard.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Pass to Johnson. There's a screen. Kicks it to George. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Williams. 6 points for Kristaps Porzingis. George outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Johnson, no good. Knicks leading by 18. Left side Porzingis. Outside, Williams. Pass to Anunoby. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Anunoby for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And for the Clippers, they're shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Outside Johnson. Back to Doncic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Left side Brunson. The kick out to Williams. throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. Pass to George. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Doncic.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Doncic hits them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside Brunson. Martin outside. Pass to Williams. The bank shot, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And the Clippers miss again.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the Clippers have possession. The Knicks making their last shot. They get the rebound. Harvey. The layup off target. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Williams from long range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 14 points for MP.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
George against Brunson. George passes to Christie. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks leading by 21. Pass to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. George against Brunson. Martin with a screen on George. And here's Brunson from the arc. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. "19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. George against Brunson. And here's George. From deep. The long distance three is buried. George has got his second bucket on the night. And so it's New York. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Walter out there with George. And it's Christie in at small forward. Here's Walter. They set the pick. Inside. 6 on the shot clock.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Martin with a screen on George. Brunson with it. Guarded now by George. Brunson misses. Clippers trail by 18. To the left side wing. Walter can't get it to go. New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Destined to be a basketball player, Jacoby Walter was named to be in the league.
B.A., how about this? His first name is a combination of Jordan for Michael Jordan and Kobe for the great Kobe Bryant. His parents couldn't decide, so why not combine them? I love that.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Martin a screen. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Klintman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Martin up top. Here's Brunson. George defending. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Walter can't get it to go. New York leading by 18. Chambers, the pass to Brunson. Martin with a screen on George. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. George against Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, VA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up the full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Pass to Klintman. Now Christie. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Towns passes to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Launches it. And the Knicks, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Klintman. Now Christie. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Martin. He can't get that one to fall. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Johnson against Towns. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 5 points.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Klintman misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Johnson against Bridges to the middle. Here's Martin, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's Bridges on the wing. Towns outside. Back to Williams. Over Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now. Johnson finds Doncic. And here's George. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 6 points for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Bridges outside. Outside, Williams. Here's Martin. And that one is stuffed right through.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Knicks leading by 23. Towns passes to Williams. Here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Williams can't get that one to fall.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet. Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
And that one, good. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Pass to Towns. Brunson against George. Martin with a screen on George. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Johnson finds Doncic. And the 3 off target. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Williams' shot is good.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Back to Doncic. The 3. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 12 points.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Christie's checked in for the Clippers. Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. Number 1, the Knicks.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Knicks leading by 21. Pass to Chambers. Bridges against Johnson. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Valentine's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Christie.
One shot.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of a game. You have to admire it.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside, Doris.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Back to Doncic. And it's New York with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson from the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat had a huge game. He had 36 points, and he was dealing assists all around. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
1:19 left in the second. Doncic, good.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Brunson surveys. Towns passes to Porzingis. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. For 3, George. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And MP throws it down hard.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Knicks running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the New York Knicks.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Everything's coming together for him. Obviously, the points are there. But even when Wemby isn't scoring, his defense completely changes games.
Shaq, he's living proof that aliens are among us.
I thought I was the only one that thought that.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Knicks shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. Williams is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Doncic, no good. And New York has possession. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Brunson, and the step-back jumper is good. Brunson's got 10 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams against Doncic. Over Williams, and that's good. Off the glass that time. 16 points for him. Brunson against George. Williams looking around. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. From downtown, Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. George passes to Doncic. Here's Johnson. Good on the jump shot.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside, Williams. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Left side, Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Bridges, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
From deep, Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Towns outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. Doncic has got 18.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Bridges finds Towns. Porzingis with a screen on Tucker. Towns for 3. Valentine with the rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Goes up from the top of the key. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Tucker. Johnson on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Nick's ball. And this group of shooting guards has gotten it done in a number of areas this last month. You see their rebounding averages. For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass. 10 points for him.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Now here's Doncic. Williams defending. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
That's good from George. George hits them both. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Back to Williams. Towns has got room. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
George passes to Tucker. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Got it. Johnson's got 11 points. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Lets it go from deep. The Knicks with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Towns, that's good.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Back to Doncic. Here's Johnson on the mark with the 15-footer. 13 points in the game.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And there's the lob, and Williams punches it home.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Williams against Doncic. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Klintman's checked in for Tucker. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Williams finds Anunoby. Williams with it. He's got 21. The Clippers grab the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Well, the Clippers shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. George for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And Doncic has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Williams, guarded by Doncic. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Doncic passes to George. Back to Doncic. Off the mark there with a 3.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And he makes it. Valentine's got his first 2 points.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
New York working the ball around now. Pass to Williams. Up and over Doncic. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Outside Johnson. And it's blocked by Martin. Williams on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Fires from the wing. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 25 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And there's a pick. George for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, just absolutely superb concentration by OG Anunoby. Fends off the defense well right there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Los Angeles shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Williams on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Martin. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Doncic. And the free throw, no good. The Clippers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. For three, George sinks the tray. George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Williams passes to Martin. To the inside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
George, right side. And he gets it to go. George has got 9 points now in the second half. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Williams. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Christie passes to Goodrich. Here's Williams.
Well, that's about being opportunistic. OG Anunoby so good at anticipating when he can jump and get a steal.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? George peels it out a bit. Doncic finds George. Back to Doncic from deep three-point land. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Chambers. Back to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. Now Williams. And so it's the New York Knicks building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Johnson is out there with Walter, and it's Klintman in at the 4.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Dosunmu, the pass to Anunoby. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's the break. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Martin with a screen on Christie to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Christie passes to Tucker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And here's Dosunmu. Pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's Jenkins. Martin with a screen on Johnson. 4 on the clock. Dosunmu. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Martin with a screen on Johnson. Here's Dosunmu. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, B.A., it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Outside Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be...
Here's Chambers, checked by Tucker. Here's Bowman from 7. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Pass to Anunoby. Williams from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Klintman's checked in. The Knicks have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Outside Anunoby. Back to Williams. Driving to the basket. And Williams punches it home.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And here's Doncic outside. Not going to go that time.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Williams against Christie. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's Christie. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Martin with a screen on Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And he knocks down the first one for the Clippers. Tucker comes in for Klintman. And it's Johnson in for Christie. And Williams drops them both. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Clippers. And there's the screen. Pass to Valentine. And that one is hammered home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Jenkins. Martin up top. Now Williams. From outside the arc. New York again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Doncic passes to Tucker. Here's Valentine. Pass to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good by Valentine. Valentine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Martin up top. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Knicks. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. This is a team that's excited heading into the playoffs. Unfortunately, this news dampens the outlook for them.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a while before we see him again, and that hurts. You hope to maximize your time in this league as much as possible. Being out that long has got to be heartbreaking for this young guy.
Back to Doncic. Kicks it to George. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. George has got 11 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Martin with a screen on Doncic. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
So it's Los Angeles now. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Outside, Williams. The Clippers grab the miss.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Add this one to the win column. Their 57th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Outside Anunoby. They set the screen. Inside. It's stolen. George outside. Outside Johnson. He gets it in there.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Williams. Connects on the foul line jumper. Williams has got 38 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
MP, I'm almost speechless. You just outplayed a top MVP candidate in a win, shooting exclusively with your offhand. How? Why?
Yeah, you like that, huh? Well, that's a tribute to Larry Legend. I heard the stories about him shooting with his offhand and beating the Blazers a million times.
Oh, I should have connected those dots. That's a legendary game and a legendary bit of trash talk.
Hey, I'm just trying to put together a legendary season.
Oh, well, so far so good. Congrats on pulling off one of those spectacular regular season feats in recent memory.
Here's you.
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you next time.
We did that, y'all. Come on, baby. I told you he couldn't stop.
All right, listen up. Look, before the game, I said we need MP to do his superhero thing for us tonight. Luckily, he brought his cape to the arena.
Hey.
MP, get up here and get this game ball.
Come
It's yours,
on,
baby.
y'all. Hey, look, I just want to say thank y'all for trusting me to go out there and handle business. So bring it in. Let's close this night out nice. Hey, all for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one.
Were you locked inside the house? Yes. How'd you get out?
Wait, no,
Fishing.
no need.
That's
It's all class games.
quite the catch.
Yeah,
you should
they
get that
probably
backpack mounted on the wall.
So, here we are. Last game in our MVP series.
How important is this one for making your case?
They're all important. But voters remember the last thing they saw. So you want to dominate the late season matchups.
You expecting to dominate tonight?
Always. You can't do anything without the confidence to know it's possible first.
That's good advice, kids. Listen up.
And it's not just for kids, though. A lot of grown people need that advice, too. Maybe we should start an advice podcast.
I think we should leave that to the professionals.
Bro, I am a professional winner. Come on, Xander. And in my professional opinion, y'all should like and subscribe to all my social channels. You never know what y'all see next.
Yeah, so, you know, Jokic isn't just an MVP. He's one of the greatest offensive centers of all time.
Yeah. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to make something happen.
His decision-making is elite, and he's one of the greatest passers in the history of our game. The second you make a mistake, he pounces.
Yeah, if his 3 ball is falling, it might be curtains for us.
Right. So we need to make him uncomfortable from the first possession. Front him in the post, deny the entry pass.
Maximum effort every play. I got it.
And you've got to talk. You've got to talk. He'll pick apart doubles if we don't rotate. Hesitate on a switch and you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to get after it. And I'll make sure our guys know they got to give it everything they got.
Attaboy.
I'll see you out there, Coach.
MP about to tear the roof off.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the center. And for the Warriors, they've got Nikola Jokic. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And this is the unfortunate part of the NBA, Clark. Both of these teams are battling the injury bug right now.
Well, it's an opportunity for these teams to test their depth. I mean, a chance for guys not necessarily in the regular rotation to step up and make a contribution to winning.
Now here's Williams. Brunson the pass to Martin. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
It's always got to be wins. Hard to argue with his logic there. And we thank you for the report. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the score by New York. Kuminga, that shot misses. Good D by Williams. Now the Knicks with it on the wing, Williams. Pass to Towns. Martin with the screen for Towns. It's tipped. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Washington Wizards.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And so it's Golden State with it after the made shot from Williams, and Kuminga gets it to go.
And he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Williams, pass to Towns. Williams a screen on Kuminga. Here's Towns, shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges, and it's blocked. Out left of the wing, Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors another 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Jokic. Now Brunson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Williams from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns for the three. Drills it from outside.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Kuminga. Over to the left wing. Jokic passes to Eason. And here is Kuminga. Defended by Towns. And it's Jokic missing.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it.
And good! There's another.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot by Eason, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Towns. Eason against Bridges. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Knicks. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Here's Miku over Martin. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Buries the 20-footer.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Brunson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brunson kicks to Martin. Here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Jokic to the right side. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Miku. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And it's Jokic missing.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
On the wing, Williams. This one for 3. Headshot off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Miku. Rebound by Williams. The Knicks leading by 3. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for New York. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. Pass to Podziemski. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Podziemski's got his second basket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Dosunmu finds Anunoby. Bucket is good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now, here's Anunoby. 8 points his last outing, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. The shot off that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Porzingis is coming in for Martin. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Williams. Jones against Brunson. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen. Solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
New York leading by 5. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Jones against Brunson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Kuminga finds Jokic. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Here's Jones following the score by New York. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
That free throw good from Randall. And the Warriors making a change here. Both free throws good from Randall. And so here is New York leading by 5. Towns a screen on Jones. And here's Brunson outside. Randall grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Jones. Now Graham. Jones sets the pick for Graham with the drive. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Anunoby. Randall with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Rivera. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The offensive rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pitt works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Brunson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Trey Jones. He's out there with Porter, and it's Rivera in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Muscling it in, Brunson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Randall from outside. The rebound by Dosunmu. New York leading by 5. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Brunson barreling in. The Warriors pull it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Knicks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Dosunmu, the pass to Hammonds. And it's blocked. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Frank. Back to Porter. And here's Randall. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Jones, no luck. And here's Brunson outside. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Pass to Rivera. Outside Porter. Here's Jones. Brunson covering. Outside Porter. Here's Rivera. And again, it's the Warriors missing. So for New York, their last game a win against the Trailblazers. Anunoby is screen on Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his 2nd foul.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Hammonds. And it's Williams in for Dosunmu. Warriors trail by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Portland was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Eason passes to Jones. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Towns, he's checked in for Porzingis. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Jokic. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Washington.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Bridges outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. We go now to the 2K leaderboard to find out who the top three-point shooters have been since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Williams. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Randall, and Porter subbed in for Trey Jones. And New York with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in. Miku, he's guarded by Williams. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. And it's Jokic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Knicks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Porter passes to Jokic. Eason with it. He had 13 points in the win against Washington. Kuminga, no good. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Porzingis sets the pick for Williams. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic a screen. 6 to shoot. Miku. He's guarded by Williams. Porzingis with the rebound.
And they're controlling the...
Connects again.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for 2nd all-time scoring in a season. And here are the Warriors now. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Jokic. Bank shot. No good. The Knicks leading by 10. Floats it up for Williams. Jokic with the steal. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the left side wing. Jokic with the screen on Williams. Porzingis with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. A crossover. He got it again. Sensational.
A colossal accomplishment. He has now outstripped his own 2nd place mark for the most points in a season, lighting up scoreboards all year long.
He is an exceptionally gifted offensive weapon. Defenses know it, but they still can't seem to load up and slow him down. Tipped away. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Oh, pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
Now Eason. Still without a basket. Down low, trying to end the drought, and it's good on the way in.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 12. And here is Dosunmu. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Jokic with the screen on Williams. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And finished off by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Jokic. Pass to Dosunmu. Dosunmu off the pick from Williams. On the wing, Dosunmu fires the 3, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Williams. Williams has got 23 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Jokic. 12 points for him. From 12 feet out, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Outside, Kuminga. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Towns wide open. And again, New York with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pajemski with it, defended by Dosunmu. Outside, Kuminga. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. And the Warriors miss again. New York leading by 20. Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Towns finds Dosunmu. Pass to Williams. And it's good, 2 points. Williams has got 25 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look at New York, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Knicks.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Warriors trail by 20. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Williams is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Martin in at the 5. Jokic a screen. Shot clock at 6, and Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Miku. It's rebounded by New York. 22 is their biggest lead. And now the Knicks on the break. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 28.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it. At the top of it, his ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. you know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Majemski on the wing. And it's Kuminga, top of the key. That one misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's an 18-point game. And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Kevin, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Towns. He has 6. Lets it go with the 3. Martin kicks to Towns. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. A second chance effort. Warriors with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Jokic. Good. Nice job down low. Jokic has got 7 points here in this quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Towns. Pass to Williams. Bridges outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Warriors trail by 19. Majemski with it. Over to the wing. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this league. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Williams. Martin trying to free himself up. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. Majemski, the bounce pass. Out to the wing. He's in with it. Bridges covering. And they're on the break. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Eason. Jokic with the screen on Bridges, driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Martin. The Knicks leading by 23. Williams scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Podziemski. Brunson covering. Jokic against Martin. And the rebound goes to Martin. New York has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Williams gets the bucket.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Rivera, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. Pass to Rivera. Now Kuminga. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Williams. Now Martin. And finished off by Martin.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Now Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Golden State moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Podziemski. Brunson covering.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Anunoby kicks to Williams. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Eason. Now here's Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Shoots over Brunson. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 6.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Here's Brunson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Eason. Still scoreless. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Towns kicks to Williams. Out to Brunson. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Brunson missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You're looking now at the numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really just excellent numbers I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Porzingis is checked in for New York. Hammonds comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. It's Williams high post. The Warriors pull it in. Jones up top. Brunson covering. Jones, the pass to Randall. Drives to the hoop. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. Screen by Porzingis. Jones against Brunson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Brunson. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Jones finds Jokic. 5 on the clock. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. With the step back. Runs in the pass to Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again. The Warriors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Jones kicks to Randall. Back to Jones. Over Brunson. The Knicks pull it in.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Dosunmu, the pass to Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Porter. Also out there, Jones, Trey Jones. Randall out there with Jokic. And it's Rivera in at the 4. That's the Warriors' 5. The Warriors shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And Jokic drops them both. The Knicks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Goes up on the wing. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Warriors. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jokic. Randall kicks to Porter. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
And here is Dosunmu. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Back to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebounded by Rivera. Rivera's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Randall against Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
He misses the free throw. No luck that time either. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Porter passes to Rivera, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Porzingis. New York, no good that time either. The Warriors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. McKinney's checked in. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Porzingis inside. He's against Jokic. He gets it in there.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Jokic inside. Headed by Porzingis. The shot misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Now Dosunmu. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Kuminga. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pass to Bates. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Porter dishes to Randall, and he makes that one.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Back to Porzingis. Over Jokic. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Jones. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Porzingis against Jokic. Over Porzingis. Jokic, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Porter kicks to Jones. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Pass to Bates. And here is Dosunmu. Left side, Porzingis. Over Jokic. And again, it's New York.
Man, the jump shot of Porzingis, a thing of beauty. And the assertiveness. He knows he can get the shot he wants anytime he wants it.
Jones, the pass to Kuminga. Outside, Porter. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Dosunmu. Misses off the right iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Williams, he's checked in for New York. Second free throw, no good. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Jokic against Porzingis. Jokic inside over Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. And so it's New York with it. Williams with the ball. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Bates. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Hemmons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pajemski finds Kuminga. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Williams can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Miku. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's Williams high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williams has got 45 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by New York. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Anunoby outside. To the middle. Bates passes to Porzingis. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Williams.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And that one drops for him.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Anunoby finds Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Now Pajemski. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you wanted to dominate in this game against a fellow MVP contender. Mission accomplished?
What do you think, Dominic?
Well, I don't know. Why don't we ask this guy right here?
Yo!
Hey.
Why didn't you tell me you was coming in, old man?
Because I wanted to see that look on your face.
What do you think, Dad? How'd he do?
He was incredible, Dominic Hamill. The kid's got a knack for the big moment, just like his old man.
I don't doubt it. Thanks for your time, gentlemen.
Thanks. Yeah. Hey, so when did you get in?
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Game